I apologize. My dog was just going bananas. I think the male guy is here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna do a little one-on-one. Now, when I was contemplating, this segment, I was like, it's difficult for me not to do a deep dive when doing a 101. So I was like, let me just kind of bring something in that is happening to me currently as a reseller and try to relate that to a 101. So I have come to the conclusion I'm going to talk about supplies and inventory of your supplies. I know we've talked about supplies like periodically sprinkled throughout this show at different times, but yesterday I came across a dilemma where I was printing out a massive amount of labels and realized that I ran out of labels. But I was like, oh, I have these free UPS labels that I ordered with the guys live on our Tuesday Listening Loafing show. So I went and I opened up the box, and inside the box was a giant roll that was about this large. And my thermal printer does not have a back door or side door entrance for labels. So I couldn't fit it in the label printer. So I was like, oh, I don't know what I'm going to do. So Leroy and I are trying to jerry rig ideas, and I'm like re-spooling the labels, and it just was not working. So the point of this story is it's very important to make sure that you are up to date on the inventory of your supplies. I know that I am responsible for this, and I'm sure most resellers are responsible for this, and that is procrastination. So I think that it's super important to keep an inventory of your supplies. That's boxes, bubble mailers, poly bags, labels, thermal printer labels, everything, tape, boxes. It just to be able to prepare yourself in advance is helpful. Don't wait till the last minute when you're down to 2 boxes to order boxes, because then what's going to happen is you're going to get 2 orders that need those 2 size boxes, and you're going to fill those, and then you're going to third order before your other boxes get in. So it's another step along the way of trying to make your business as a reseller successful, and that is to be, properly prepared for any situation that may arise. So, come to an idea of what, your shipping time is going to be for certain products when you're talking about your inventory of supplies, and make sure that, okay, I know it's going to take generally a week. So maybe I should order 2 weeks in advance from when I think these boxes are going to go down. That way you're prepared. So, always keep an eye on your supplies inventory, because it can be difficult at sometimes because you might not realize it. And next thing you know, you're out of something. So just to be prepared on your supplies is super important to help the workflow go accordingly. I think also another interesting situation is I always order the same supplies from the same place most of the time. I think that it's important to kind of sometimes, if you have a little bit of downtime, ask some people what they're ordering, where they're ordering from. Maybe do some shopping around, see if you find some better prices, maybe better quality of products and things like that. Today, big shout out to Paul, the flipping sports guy. I was talking about how I just ordered 1,000 top loaders. And I told him the price, and he said, well, I got a guy that gives it to me at this price. So then now I can save $25 on the next case that I order. So I just think, the small things like this are what help you in the long run in being successful with your reselling business. So for me, the 101 today is going to be, obviously always shop around for your supplies. Try different products from different companies or different people. Ask other resellers what they're using. Try it out. If you don't like it, you still have the person that you've been using for before that. But it's never going to hurt you to try new things. And then the last thing is going to be to keep an eye on supplies. So, check your inventory of supplies constantly. Make sure that you are in a good rotation so you never get to a point where you run out of something when you need it. This will help you in the workflow as a reseller.
Absolutely.
Hopefully.
Great tips there. Because one of the things you will run into too, I know for me, when I first started, I ordered a lot of stuff from Amazon, and I was just sorting cheap price. Cheap price ain't always the best thing. sometimes you run into some stuff that's not good. Like I was selling a lot of media when I first started, so I ordered a specific size padded mailer, and then I got some in that were not, even though they measured that size, they were sealed in such a way that you couldn't fit the DVD in. So like they are no good to me for that. So like there's definitely things like that. It is good to see when you get down to a level of inventory, like to be able to know, hey, I need to order up, especially when it comes to free supplies, because they may take a little longer to get there. So
don't forget to tell a friend about our Reseller Information Network.